interconference collision. You don't see it too often, but it's Big Ten versus Big 12 battling for bragging rights. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see, the Iowa Hawkeyes against the 18th ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Overstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Townsend. Steps out at the 16, but have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense is up first today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year, but with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking to throw, it's Becht. Caught near the sticks, it's Townsend. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Cyclones are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Townsend. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Cyclones will have to kick this away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So the Hawkeyes offense out there for their first possession. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Klatt near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A short connection to the tight end here.
The first down pass complete to the tight end. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. Tackle made after just a short gain. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the Hawkeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And there's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
No, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. With the catch, it's Townsend. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Cyclones look to keep this drive moving. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Running back with the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. To the air, it's Becht. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. The handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Green. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The quick throw out left, complete. The ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Dropping back, it's Becht. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cyclones! How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that one?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff, we'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's Anderson. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Becht. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Iowa State.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk Trophy up for grabs, who knows what the second half will give us. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
The Cyclones will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
But just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate. He had a teammate who was able to get on top of him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They pressure him and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
The Hawkeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Movement here from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Hansen. Got the first down and still motoring. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He'll avoid the big hit and the slide.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Now here's the toss play. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the important point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. To throw, it's Becht. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And the Hawkeyes keep the football on the move. They'll give it to the back. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The tight end has got it. They'll stop him short. The completion gaining 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will put it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Townsend. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Bent. Grab made by the tight end.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Play action here on first down. It's the running back in the flat.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Brings up second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. He decides to keep it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They try to sneak it for the first. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Slides to avoid the big hit. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Becht. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback just kneels down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They look to throw it here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. It got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.